Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I am installing a tile backsplash. So I'm setting up my tile saw. I just bought this DeWalt tile saw. This is my first time using it, and it worked pretty well. I liked it. It was pretty good overall. I didn't really have anything to complain about. Very accurate. I checked everything for square the day before this job. I got everything out of the box and set it up, and it seemed like it would be pretty accurate. There, I just cut the plastic cut line indicator, and here I'm cutting the first tile. Then I go inside and get to work, and this is a peel and stick mosaic from Lowe's. It was pretty easy to install, so you'll just see me sticking tiles up, and I run out and cut them when I need to cut them, and when I need to rip a tile, I just cut with my utility knife in between the tiles for the height. So this is definitely a DIY friendly project. If you can borrow a tile saw or rent one, pretty much anybody should be able to do this. None of it's difficult. I happened to install this kitchen 5 or 6 years ago, so everything was nice and level. I didn't even get the laser out for this job. I guess I got lucky that nothing moved in the meantime, but everything was perfect. I think I had an 1/8 inch variation on the upper cabinets there towards the left side. But pretty straight, pretty easy. I think that this is a beginner-friendly project. These peel and stick tiles are nice because everything's really tight and you don't need to grout anything. That saves a ton of time, and this is really irregular as far as the depth of the tile. Some of them are really thin and some of them are really thick. You wouldn't want to grout that when there's thick ones sticking way out. So I was thankful that this customer picked this type of tile that doesn't need to be grouted. I think the most tedious part of this whole project was getting the outlets just right. I ended up using some spacers to make sure that the outlets looked good and were sturdy. You can't have your outlets be loose. So I put spacers behind all the outlets, and I aligned the outlets in a way that the back of the cover was flush with the face of the thickest of the tiles. That way the cover wasn't distorted at all. If I would have aligned it with the thinner tiles, then, the cover would snag on some of the ones that were sticking out further, and it might be crooked or warped looking. I spent an uncomfortable amount of time on these outlets. It doesn't look like that long, but this is a time lapse and it's sped up. So this project took me pretty much a whole day, and this video has shown pretty much that entire day. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it.